An investigation is underway tonight into Lockland's first homicide of the year. A man was shot and killed at a home on Maple Avenue. The person who pulled the trigger called police himself. Local 12's Sydney Benter was on the scene. She joins us now from the newsroom with what we know. Sydney?
Cammie, neighbors say the man who shot and killed an alleged intruder is a giving person, often letting people stay at his house if they needed a place to crash for the night. But it was apparently some unwelcome guests who caught him off guard. The Lockland Police chief calls it a robbery gone bad.
Is he injured? Are you injured?
He's the one injured now.
Okay, well, how is he injured?
You'll find out when you get here, when they get here.
When police got there, they found a man dying on the floor. Investigators say it looks like a few people broke into the house, and one of them held a knife to the throat of the man who lives there. That's when the man, who identifies himself as William Neal Brown Jr., says he shot the intruder.
He's a defender. He defends his community, he defends himself, and quite naturally, what would you do if somebody came in your home?
Brown's landlord says this isn't the first time someone has come into his home. She says he's complained to her before about being bullied.
A lot of people think Neal Brown is an easy target because he's like 125 pounds, and I know that a lot of guys, you know, take advantage of him because of his smallness and probably because of his age.
Shealey says that's why she allowed him to have a dog on the property, because it made him feel safer.
I've told him, I'm not the police. You have to let the police know when someone's bothering you. But he has called me more than 20 times letting me know that someone was bullying him or someone was taking advantage of my property.
Police say they weren't familiar with the man who died, which is unusual for a community where everyone seems to know everyone. And at least one neighbor thinks if the intruders had known Brown, things might have happened differently.
He was a good guy, you know. He's done a lot of things for he does things for a lot of people at times. Yeah, this surprised me that this happened to him.
And at last check, police are still looking for the other men who ran away after the shooting. Investigators say they know they were in a gold car. Police are looking at surveillance video from a church across the street to help them piece it all together. Cammie?
All right, Sydney, thank you. The Hamilton County Violent Crimes Task Force is investigating the case. If you can help them, call Crime Stoppers, and that number is 352-3040.